Hello and happy 2nd of December. I realized yesterday that I've decided I want to try to make a maximum 10 minutes each training. It's also a sort of challenge for me. And I realized it's really a challenge that I'm very much more used to making longer because the 10 minutes was gone very, very quickly. And I would have liked to also include exercises for the small exercises for the eyes already yesterday, but I didn't get to it, so we will do that today. So you can start. Like if you have glasses like me, you can start by taking them off and just start touching the face around the eyes. So all these muscles in the eyes, they very much work together. When we're, I'm sure you know this, when you're squinting or concentrating on something, and that it's all the muscles around, they also pull together, like the wrinkle between the eyes, or wrinkling the forehead. So trying to giving a bit of love to all of those muscles around the face and the eyes, and very welcome also to move the face at the same time. And being curious with your fingers. So like exploring what it really is, a face. Sometimes we rub our eyes or we touch the face. Very, very often we do it sort of without really noticing what it is that we're touching, like not being quite sure that we know our face somehow. And you could bring in curiosity and attention now to see how interesting a face really is, where there's bones, where you can feel the bones very clearly underneath your fingers, where there's more sort of muscle. You can notice how you can move the skin on the face. And then you can start very, very carefully also to touch directly on the eyes and around, but very carefully, not pressing like around. I mean, you will notice anyways, your eyes will say no if you start to try to press into to them, like the muscles around. But you can feel like how the bone structure around the eyes, and carefully touching there. You can notice up here over the eyes and between the eyes how there are small points against the bone that can be a bit sensitive, especially here, like towards the end of the nose. There can be very sensitive points. You can see if you very, very carefully press into there a bit, move that a bit, and explore around the other points that be interesting to touch. Here for me, like the end of the eyes, there where they go together. There are also some points where I notice there I have tension. I mean, the eyes are extremely interesting. They have so many. There's so many small muscles. They're being held there together, and they can move back and forth. How is that all possible? They're so movable, even though they're such a small part of the body, and even though they're so slippery somehow. I mean, if you would hold an eyeball in your hand and try to move it so controlled, like we are doing all the time without even thinking about it, it would be very difficult. But our eyes, we can do that. We learn to do that. Take a small moment now without touching, just feeling. Yes, you can take a few deep breaths, just feeling how your face feels now and your eyes feel now. Maybe again, like yesterday, noticing and letting your shoulders raise up a bit with the breathing in, fall down with the breathing out, and feeling that you have a lot of space for your face, for your head, for your eyes. Breathing in, you're opening up the space, having space. Breathing out, resting downwards. And also, like yesterday, inviting any kind of impulse for movement to come, to see what would feel right at the moment or what feels pleasurable at the moment. Maybe your head wants to move a bit like mine. Opening up the eyes. We'll check the time. Yeah. So we still have time for the eye exercise. So we will do a movement with the eyes, and it goes like this. You make a sort of triangle, rectangle triangle, with your fingers, and then you look through this shape with your eyes. So you're looking through that. And don't forget to breathe and see if it's possible, as much as possible, to let go of your shoulders while doing it. It's, let's see, it's about, what is that? I'm not so good at judging distance. Maybe about 30 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters from your face. And you look through, and then you move it slowly to one side, and your gaze goes with it, but your head stays. And then you start moving it slowly, this triangle upwards, and making a circle around your face. And your gaze continues to look through as far as it's possible. So this would mean that your eyes get to stretch a bit. Try as much as possible to look through. Don't forget to breathe. It's very easily, and me too, for me to forget to breathe while concentrating on something, especially with doing eye movements with the eyes, because we're used to sort of, when we're concentrating on something with the eyes, when we're fixating something, that the whole body sort of tries to fixate, to hold very, very still. So also the breathing very often stops when we're concentrating on something with the eyes. It's like training again that we can actually breathe when we're doing something with the eyes, even when it's something that's taking concentration, requiring concentration. And then you come back here. I didn't describe that now, but you do one circle one direction, one circle the other direction, and then you come back to the middle, and then you let go and close your eyes. And breathe and feel your eyes. Like, pay attention to how your eyes now. It could be that they are even trembling a little bit. And then also allowing them to tremble. So you breathe almost as if you're breathing up into your eyes from the feeling. So you're breathing, you're giving your eyes the space they need for whatever they're doing at the moment. So allowing them to tremble if they're not that, or allowing them, maybe they're pulling in some direction, or there's a kind of tension around or in the eyes. So giving that space with the breathing in and breathing out, and letting them be heavy, feeling that they're also really a body part that has a weight. and that they have structures underneath them that they can rest on. One of the teachers that inspired me a lot the last few years, American practitioner of Rolfing and realization process. He's doing a lot of different very interesting things, Brooke Thomas. She's said in one of her trainings, or in more of the trainings, as if the eyes have cushions behind them, or a sofa or something, a couch that they can rest back into. They are being held. We don't have to hold them, they can rest back. And now again you can see, continue to breathe and see what does the body wants to do that now with this impulse. Like what would feel good? How does the neck want to move? How do the shoulders want to move? Maybe even the legs and the back wants to do some kind of movement. Maybe that jaw, the jaw is very much connected also. Yeah. So now I'm 1 minute over, and my computer also, the screen shut down while we are doing the exercises. So, but you are very welcome to see if you want to do it again one more time. I will stop here, or otherwise get back to your day and see how, what that did for you. I hope it brought some interesting new sensations for the eyes. If there's still tension there, definitely see how you can move your neck, especially in your shoulders, and relax your eyes again. And I wish you have a lovely day.